What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. Once again, I have my amazing people here, and we are going to recap, we are going to talk about the life after Tinder. Now they have met. Remember, we had talked at Friday where they have exchanged numbers. Now we want to get the source from there. So guys, whom should I start with? Pauline. So you have exchanged numbers. Now you are waiting for Mwakazis is waiting for you to reach out.
Yes.
Now tell us from there.
So it was time for me to go home. It was on Friday. So I was going home. I just thought to myself, I don't want to be rude to this person. Let me just call him back.
Yeah.
So I called him. I was in the van. I called him, but he told me, let me park. You know.
Oh.
So in the verge of him telling me, let me park, I also thought of it was good if I could have called when I'm out of the van. Because this is the first day I'm talking to this person, and then I think I needed space and my own time. As in, I wanted to be alone to talk to this person, to get to know him, because I didn't want to rush and now people start making funny noise behind the back, and you know. So I just wanted a silent place. So when he told me that, I told him it's okay, then I'll call you when I'm done.
Yeah.
So he told me I'll call you back.
Ooh.
Now that he got my number.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, he had gotten your number.
Yes. Now,
Okay.
now let me take
over.
charge. I was waiting for this moment, and the fish has accepted to entangle itself on the net.
True.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Whom am I? Okay. Yes. So I was packing. Actually, I had just gotten home. So honestly, I was packing, and you know, when you're packing, you really need focus and all that. So I finished packing. I called you.
Yeah, you called me.
Yes.
Immediately.
You didn't pick, because I think you were heading home.
Yeah, I didn't pick.
Yeah.
You are still in the van, right?
I was alighting and I wanted to cross the road because I was still in Thika Road.
Yeah. So when she got home,
I
called. We started talking and chatting and, you know, getting to know each other more.
Yeah.
But now she asked me a question that, you know, set me thinking. She asked me, so who are those kids in your profile? I'm like, I can't remember putting on my kids' profile on Tinder. They were not there. So I'm like, this lady must have gone
to social media.
Yes, excavating somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, but I took it positively. It means she went to research on me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I came out clean. I'm like, Oh, she was asking me, why are you on Tinder and you have a family, like you're married? I'm like, I told her, having kids does not mean I'm married. True. I can be a single father. We have single mothers.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I can be a single father. And in fact, I am a single father.
But not right now. Right now you have...
No, I'm talking about...
then.
Yes, I'm paraphrasing the exact thing I told her then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I told her I'm a single father, and we spoke about it. Yeah, until I think she got bored and... Did you see? Okay. No, we didn't, because we continued.
Pauline, maybe before you go on, now Mwakazi had told Pauline that he's a single father. You know, for a normal, as in any girl who is out to make, as in looking for a man, that will have scared them away. Pauline, that never scared you or something?
Imagine it didn't.
It didn't?
Okay, for me, you know, I don't look about the kids. I just look at the person.
The person,
you know. The fact that he told me he doesn't stay with he's not in the family, he's not with the mama and everything. I thought, because, you know, we women, we have a bad notion completely that you want a man to date you and you have a kid. True. But we don't, as women, we don't want to date men who have kids and they don't have wives, you know.
Yeah.
So I felt, because I've seen that one happen, even in my friends, why don't I give him a chance? True. And you see, most of my friends, okay, a few of my friends are married and their husbands have kids from their previous, you know. Yeah. So I don't think I'm so special not to try this. And the way he was talking to me, the way he addressed himself, or the character, you could hear his character, the way he's speaking. True. I felt it was good for me to ask. And when he told me he's a single dad, I was like, okay, fine. I have no problem. In fact, I would love to meet those kids. Yeah, because they were so beautiful.
Okay, guys, so the point is, even if don't judge people because of their past, focus on getting something positive out of the person so that you fall in love with the person and not what they used to be. So Mwakazi, we're back to you. You were saying?
Yeah, recapping on what you've said, don't judge people according to their past, because some past are used to gain experience.
True.
We all have a past, sometimes not a good past, but trust me, we have learned from the past. And when you are meeting us now, when you are meeting her now, we already taken. So when you are meeting her now, she had a past, and she's learned from it. Now she's totally a different person.
That's very true.
Okay. Yeah. So we kept on talking, and I was like, "Why don't you come over? I cook for you, pilau. You know, I'm a Swahili.
Yeah.
I'm from coast, so why don't you come over? I cook for you, pilau." She was like, "No, you are going to work the following day."
Yeah, I just told him I can't make to come because on Saturday I'll be going to work. And he insisted that I should. In fact, let me tell you, if you remember very well, you start insisting on the pilau issue when I was still in the van. Before you told me you want to pack. That's when you started insisting on the pilau thing.
So the first time you called him, he asked you to go to get over.
When you called me, you were like, "Why don't you meet tomorrow for pilau or something? I cook for you pilau."
Yeah.
And now I started being lenient, and then he told me, "Let me pack, I'll call you."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So when he offered me pilau, I was like, "I would love to, but now I'm going to work." And he was like, "I'll drop you." I'm like, "No, let me meet you on Sunday." But at the back of my mind, I knew I'm not going to meet this guy. That was number one, because I had another date.
From Tinder.
From
A more
Tinder.
prominent date. You know, someone from the UN, tall, dark and handsome.
Hey.
This is Godfrey here, short in stature, tall in power, wide with vision, narrow in purpose.
Did you get it's only adjectives? Did you get all the adjectives?
Positive adjectives.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she told me Sunday.
Yeah.
I was like, "No, I want to meet this lady ASAP."
Yeah.
So I was like, "How is your day tomorrow?" She's like, "She's working until noon, around midday."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Okay, then I'll come pick you around that time. I take you for
No,
lunch."
you didn't say you're coming to pick me. You asked me what time I'll be done with work. I told you, and then you said, "So what about lunch in Impala?"
Yeah. Then you were hesitant a bit.
Yeah, I didn't give you a clear answer about it.
But the fact that I knew where she works.
Oh, she had already told you?
Yes.
Ah. So you also wanted
the
it?
fact I knew where she was working.
You wanted it?
No.
She said no.
There's no lady who will ever say yes. Even when you totally want a man, you always play, "No."
I don't
In fact, I was not playing how to get, because I knew I had a serious meeting with this guy, because we had organized for a long time, you know, meeting up with him and talking and everything. Because remember, when I was getting to Tinder, I was not getting to Tinder to get love. I wanted people to interact with people, and I wanted to network with people.
True.
And I was looking for people who were not employed. I was looking for business people, because they tend to be.
Pauline. So it means like that you can also showcase your profession on Tinder.
Yes. Once in Tinder, they tell you to say what you do. If you're a secretary, you're a farmer, you're a business person,
And
you're
who
employed
you're
in the
looking
bank
for.
and everything, and what you're looking for. So for me, I was going for those people who have sober minds, business-minded people, people who are like mature people, you know. And not that guy we had spoken so long, and I wanted, like, even if I had not stayed, because I had not stayed for Tinder for long. The same day I just went back to Tinder. It's when I got Mwakazi, and that's when I got. But the other guy we had exchanged so many chats than me and him, because I felt he was a bother to me.
Why?
Yeah, I was just feeling
that?
he's nagging me. But this other guy we were talking, I was feeling the vibe, but not love vibe, you know.
True.
So that's why I was like, even him giving me a lunch date, I was still lenient on it, because I knew maybe this other guy will be seriously waiting for me.
Yeah.
Because he has been also nagging me about the meeting, you know. So I told myself, I'll give myself no one, but whoever comes first, whoever calls first, it's where I'll go.
But the other person was not coming. The other person
Yeah.
told you to go meet him.
So
at
this other
Sankara.
guy told me at around 11ish, this guy told me, meet me in Sankara. I'll be
Sankara
coming.
is a very prestigious
Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah.
So meet me in Sankara, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll let you know when I'm done. But now, I was like, I'm tensing. We didn't exchange numbers with this guy. We were still chatting on Tinder. And now, here we have spoken with Mwakazi, and I knew it was so easy for me to overthrow his meeting.
Yeah.
But now he came in person. So I couldn't have.
Wait, you put him on hold, then he came looking for you.
I didn't put him on hold.
Yeah.
The other guy was waiting for me in Sankara.
Yeah.
But I knew Mwakazi would call me. But only to go, to get out of the office,
He
I
was
just
there.
met Mwakazi at the parking lot.
Yeah.
So I couldn't avoid him.
Yeah.
Boy child. You know, I don't wait for her to come to me. I come in person and in style.
Yeah.
So that was me.
Yeah.
She walked and I was like, this is the one. You know the way
Yeah.
eyes connect, your hearts connect, your eyes glow, and
Okay, guys, I hope you've heard that. If you want something, you don't wait for it to come to you. If you want someone, go get the person.
and it applies for both ways.
Yeah.
Ladies don't just wait for him to come. He may never come anyway.
True.
Yeah. So you can create a situation, but playing it safe.
Okay, so guys, I hope you've heard. Don't wait, as in, if somebody wants to be with you, they will make an effort to be with you.
To be with you.
But if they don't want to be with you, they always give you excuses, and most of the time they'll be just vague excuses. So guys, you've met, you've connected, you've gone for the date in Impala. So I'm trying to talk to that person who's looking for love or who is in love.
Yeah.
What is it that you can say to them, as in, how will you talk? You are married, right?
Yeah.
So how will you advise somebody concerning love while in a marriage? How is this supposed to work? Make it question.
In those people who are in marriage.
Let's say they are dating, those who are in love, those who are married. You see, most of the people are like, there's been an increase in the divorce cases. Most of the people are losing. They're stopping to believing in marriages. Most people think marriages no longer work. So what is that one thing that you can tell such a person?
I think it's important to ask yourself why you got into this in the first place. And your why should be strong enough, to carry the day, because there's a reason why she's still here with me today.
Yeah.
After talking on Wednesday, talking on Thursday, exchanging numbers on Friday, meeting for the first time on Saturday. And that's how she got married. So we were actually meeting for the first time, for the first time.
Yeah.
And that's how.
Oh, she never went back to her place that day.
Yes.
Okay,
She
good.
never. I think, I showed her some nice
Food, cooking skills. You cook for her the pilau.
Yes.
Wait. She was
Lingerie.
But at least I cooked.
but at least he tried to cook for you.
Yes.
No, but I couldn't expect that as being the Swahili. And the way he was campaigning.
Yeah.
Hey.
But you see, he had to try
Because
it.
it's a pro.
Whatever.
The
Even if,
food he had prepared it was not meant for me.
yeah, that was my food.
He was eating it for his, I don't know,
Yes.
dinner or what.
Yeah.
It was not meant for me. So I think if he was to prepare the pilau, it could be something else. Another version of pironje. Maybe more worse.
Oh my
Maybe you can tell them, have I made food for you after that?
So many times.
That qualified to be called food.
Yes. So many times.
So don't gauge like how
best.
best I can cook
Yeah.
based on what I was cooking for myself, not for you, for myself.
Yeah.
Maybe I was not having enough time, so I was
True.
like, you understand?
He wanted to prepare something special.
And
but-
guys, I'm the one who taught her how to cook chapati.
But also my ex is the one who taught me how to cook chapati. Yeah.
I think
So
there's
it's
something
okay.
with men and chapati.
Yeah,
There's something.
especially as in the men Adventists, like I'm an Adventist. Most of the men love brown chapati, and the way it's hard to cook brown chapati. What is it with chapati?
I don't love chapati as such, but I know so many men love chapati.
True.
I think it's because it takes so much time to prepare, and we always like when you know, she takes time to prepare something nice for us.
True.
Yeah.
So, as you asked about those people in marriages, those people don't believe in marriage currently, relationship and everything. I think it's all that comes in your mind.
Yeah.
You know, if this guy was providing you with something and now it's no longer fair, you just feel that I'm not entitled to be with this guy anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we tend to think of material things and mostly money, because money is everything, you know. Now today you lack and you feel that you don't love this guy. Maybe this guy doesn't bring you the best gift you expected, like maybe you wanted chocolates and everything, and now this guy buys you a card or a rose flower. You feel that this is not what I wanted something bigger, you know. Now you turn your love to being material, you see.
Yeah.
So I would like to encourage even those people who are breaking up. Not that I know so much about marriage, but I would at least sit down and talk. Don't try to talk to your partner when the tempers are
high.
They're high. So you all come up with all your tempers. He's shouting, you're shouting. At the end of the day, you'll kill each other.
And hurt each
You'll
other.
do something bad that you will regret. And that's why you hear most of the people say, after you just realize you killed your partner and you're like, I didn't want, it's anger that made me do that.
True.
I was not me, the devil had come in me. There's nothing like the devil. It's just that you couldn't control your anger.
Yeah.
So leave that person. Even if you want to talk for 2 to 3 days or a week, just give that person time.
Thank you.
If he feels that he wants to talk to you, the day he talks to you, and you feel that two people you're going back together, you just give it time until you start talking again. Well, then you can discuss it. Because also we sometimes
Disagree.
not every marriage is so perfect. Like, I'm not saying
But it's not every
marriages
marriages are not perfect.
Yeah, marriages are not perfect. Even those people you
Because-
see who say marriage works, true love, this and this, they're not in love full time.
Yeah.
Like 100% in love today, tomorrow. In fact, if you find such people, they're lying to you.
Yeah.
There is something that the man is doing outside, he's getting outside, but he doesn't want to show the way. So that's why he's doing this to make the wife happy, or the vice versa of it.
Yeah.
So we also fight, but not physical fighting. We disagree to agree.
Yeah.
If I say fighting, it's we disagree to agree. Maybe he wants me to prepare ugali and I don't want that ugali for that day.
Yeah.
And he feels that the food that you're cooking, I don't feel like eating rice, chapati, or whatever you're cooking. I just feel like ugali. Or I feel I want to wear this shirt and you don't want me to wear it. And I feel that of late he doesn't want to wear what I say. So he wants to wear something else to please someone else. You know, I get mad. And in fact, he was not thinking about it.
Yeah.
So we should not bring that fight off, you know.
Yeah.
You just get him, let him wear whatever he wants. And when you guys, you start chatting and laughing together, you just, like a joke, you ask him, but then you remember that day I told you to wear that shirt, you refused. Why did you refuse? He will not explain to you, you know.
Yeah.
Much later. So I think summarizing from what she said, everybody in a relationship, try to understand your partner's thumb screw. Yeah, because we are different. You know, thumb screw, as in how to manipulate or how to
Handle.
yes, how to handle your partner. So discover each man's thumb screw. So this is how I'll treat you. This is how I'll treat her. So, and for me in particular, when I am angry, the best you can